wonderful people of the internet. This is Simply Healthy Living, bringing you all your health-defying tips and tricks for a healthier and tastier life. Be sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this, and leave me a comment if you have any questions or thoughts. It's dark and cold outside these days, but luckily it's almost Halloween. I love Halloween, as I enjoy socializing and dressing up, so it's always a great event for me. This year there will be, unfortunately, less socializing and dress-up parties, but I can still enjoy thematically appropriate foods. Now, most of the inspiration I find for fun Halloween-themed snacks are usually quite unhealthy, and so I thought I would share some fun but healthy Halloween snacks with you. So get ready to be spooked! Or at least get ready for some tasty snacks that can scratch that dark itch. First, let's check out some blood chips, suitable for all vampires out there, big and small. To make blood chips, you take 1 beetroot, or more if you want to make a lot. Wash and clean it, and then remove the tough ends and other root growth on the skin, like so. Then take a mandolin, or if you're a perfectionist who enjoys tedious tasks, a knife, and get to slicing. As you can see, this goes way faster with a mandolin. I mean, look at me go! But make sure you apply even pressure all the way through or the chips won't bake evenly, which is a pain. When your beet or beets are all sliced, move them into a bowl and marinate them with a couple of swirls of extra virgin olive oil, dried rosemary, and sea salt. Beets are high in iron, fiber, and folate, so they're a super chip base. The olive oil adds some lovely unsaturated fats to our flavor party, so yay! Turn them around a bit so they're all evenly covered before moving them onto a baking sheet. Then bake them in the oven at 190 degrees Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Remove them at that point and check whether they are done, removing whichever are ready, before baking until they're all crispy and curled. Be sure to wash them like a hawk though. They'll very easily get burnt, like my first batch was. Rest in peace. When they all feel done, place them in a bowl with a white napkin to accentuate the red color and spookiness. Okay, time to taste test. Let's bring in our skeptical vampire. Let's see here. Oh, I love these. Seems like the vampire needs a second taste. And a third? Really? Come on! Oh, okay. The jury's ready and it's success! Woohoo! They were devoured, so definitely a fitting snack for your Halloween feast. The next snack on the list is pumpkin brains. Woo! This is also a really simple snack to make, as it requires a pumpkin, some extra virgin olive oil, and flavorings. To make this, we first open up our pumpkin and scoop out our pumpkin brains, aka the seeds, for prepping. Make sure to get into all the corners for any seeds in hiding. These we separate from the larger chunks of pumpkin goo before placing in a bowl of warm water and allowing to rest until the seeds are free of most of the strings and meat. You can also soak these for longer, an hour or two, if you have a sensitive stomach. After soaking, we rinse them until we are rid of the last remnants of pumpkin. Pumpkin seeds are high in protein, unsaturated fats, and vitamin E, so they're yet a super healthy snack. Once your seeds are clean, place them on a paper towel and allow to dry, patting them down with some more paper towels on top, and then air drying. When they're all dry, move to a bowl and season with olive oil, more fatty acids, and seasonings such as salt and pepper, garlic powder and paprika, oregano, or cayenne. Toss to coat and then spread it out on a baking sheet before roasting in a 150 degrees Celsius oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden. Remove them and allow to cool before testing the crispiness, and again make sure to keep an eye on these until the end so they don't burn. Then the part that makes these seeds spooky. To give that feel of pumpkin brains, we are cutting out a face communicating terror and shock in our pumpkins, so your guests can pick their snacks directly out of the pumpkin head. After that, we replace the seeds in a suitable container and lower into the pumpkin. Ta-da! As for the taste test, observe our skeptical zombie consume these healthy brains like there's no tomorrow. A success, without a doubt. Our final piece de résistance, pardon my mangling of the French language, is a chocolate and oat graveyard. The base for this graveyard will probably remind you of the stuff in those yummy little chocolate balls you get at vegan cafes, and that's because it's basically the same. So for this recipe, we take 16 dates and roughly chop them up in a kitchen machine before adding the rest of the ingredients. 1.5 teaspoons of peanut butter, 2 to 3 tablespoons of strong coffee, a wee bit of olive oil, 3 deciliters of oats, about half a deciliter of plant milk, 3 to 4 tablespoons of raw or regular cocoa powder, depending on your love of chocolate intensity, add more or less, and a sprinkle of sea salt. This we run for a bit before adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, depending on how much of a sweet tooth you are. Run that together, adjusting with more oil, plant milk, or oats to adjust for consistency until you have something that could pass for graveyard mulch or mud. Hee yummy yucky! This goo is high on dietary fiber, potassium, and other minerals, as well as low on processed sugars and saturated fats. So yay, health candy! Move your chocolate dirt into a suitable bowl and bring forth your final ingredients for decoration. You want some shelled almonds and an apple. Peel and core your apple before slicing in medium thick slices like so. Then get creative. Cut out fun shapes like skulls, ghosts, and bats with your apple. You could also hide almond bones in the dirt for inquisitive souls to uncover. Finally, if you're catering to older children or creative adults, leave a couple of apple slices out and have a little competition. Who can make the coolest apple creeper? Super fun if you have a creative side. And the taste? Our certified grave robber wholeheartedly approves. So there you have it, 3 fun, creepy, and super healthy snacks for your Halloween party. Now get cooking, enjoy, and take care.